What's up, everyone? Thanks for watching. Can you believe it's been 4 months since we started on the athlete nutrition plan with Matt over at Colorado Nutrition in Fort Collins? For those of you who don't know me, my name's Jeff Rubenstein. I am an athlete, I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I own some businesses. So we probably have some things in common. And I wanted to let you know that nutrition, when it becomes an important piece in our lives, a whole new world opens up to us. Now, what do I do as an athlete? I run Spartan races. These are obstacle races all over the country. I do that on a national level, competing on the U.S. National Series, and so forth and so on. We do a lot of running. We do a lot of obstacles over walls, pulling sandbags, carrying buckets of rocks, going under barbed wire, all kinds of really fun stuff out in the hills, a lot of trail running. And one of the things, in order to be the best at something, we have to figure out what's most important. Now, obviously, as an athlete, working out, running, and doing those things is important. However, we can't outwork a bad diet. And I think that's the main message of this video, besides some numbers that I'll go over here at the end like I do every video I do with this plan, I lost my train of thought here. What are we talking about? We're talking about nutrition, and that you can't outwork a bad diet. That's what it comes down to. You can work out as hard as you want, but if you're eating like crap, you're not going to be able to get the same results that you would if you made sometimes just some minor tweaks. Some of us need some major changes, and so it's great. We've been doing this for 4 months. It's been an up and down battle, from holidays to sickness to lack of energy, lack of motivation, lack of willpower, because quite frankly, to have like top level nutrition, it's not easy. We have so much crap that's in our face all the time, all the commercials on TV, when we're out and about, billboards, there's McDonald's everywhere, right? I don't see salad places everywhere or healthy eating places everywhere. So we're bombarded with all this stuff. So we really have to make a concerted effort to be very focused on a few things. And I can say a few things that I've done that are working great now is meal prepping. Meal prepping and meal planning ahead is super, super important. If you can do a full week, awesome. If it's only 3 or 4 days, that's a great start. I think I was meal prepping for like 2 or 3 days. And even then, sometimes I get to the end of the 3 days and I knew I had to start over. So it's much easier to do it for a full week. Talk to Matt, go into Colorado Nutrition. He'll set you up with a complete meal plan. But let's get into where we are now. 4 months in, just had my first race since I started on this nutrition plan out in Jacksonville, Florida. It was the first of 5 U.S. National Series races. Felt great, raced great. My nutrition was pretty much on point. This is the only boo-boo that I have, some small bruising. So that was huge. I knew that my nutrition going in. Now, the funny thing is I came down with shingles about 3.5 weeks ago. I was sick for a while. It hit the trigeminal nerve in my face, which goes along the jawbone, the mandible, and then one into the eye. And that's where it got scary, because you can have issues with losing your sight. And didn't want to do that. So we got on the medication. Everything's good. I'm feeling great. It was an incredible race weekend. I finished in 6th place in my age group on Saturday, which I was happy with the top 10. The scoring points system for Sunday didn't do as well. Finished 12th. Short race, 3.6 miles. There's no room for error in any of these races. And I missed my spear. We throw a spear about 20 to 25 feet. It needs to stick into a target. Grazed the left-hand side and missed, which caused me to have to do a penalty loop. Put me behind by about 3.5 minutes. And again, in a short race, that's 35, 40 minutes. You just can't do that. However, felt great. All right, let's get into, let me grab my water. Thanks for watching. And that was my electrolyte tab that just blew up in my face. All right, here we go. So what Matt does is each time that you see him and you check in with him, he's going to do what's called an InBody Scan. I believe I've had this in previous videos as well, and I'll go over exactly what this is again. What it is, it's a machine. You just stand on it. You hold 2 handles and with your thumbs on a little pad, your feet are on a little pad. And what it does is it measures everything. It does a full body composition analysis. It measures your muscle fat, your obesity, how lean you are, your body fat percentage, your muscle percentage, so forth. So it's really good to see where we are at any given time while we're working towards our physical and goals that we want with whatever it is with our bodies. Okay. So what's really cool that I'm really pumped about is that my weight, which isn't the most important thing, by the way, and I'll get into this in a minute, is almost as low as it's ever been. It's been as high as 184.6. And today I weighed in at 173.8. But here's the thing. You may say, oh, that's awesome. You lost 11 pounds. I think we all have, or we're carrying around a little bit of extra. Some of us a little bit more. And hey, even as an athlete, I'm carrying some right now. But the cool part is my skeletal muscle mass only dropped 1 pound since that time. Okay. So as far as being lean, that was there. It only dropped by 1 pound. So 9 pounds of that was fat, right? And now my percent body fat is the lowest that it's been in the 4 months. So pretty excited for that. 12.1%. Our goal is to get that under 10%. It's going to be a grind, and I'm ready to do that. And those are the most important. The skeletal muscle mass, like I said, 88.4 pounds, percent body fat, 12.1. Weight has just come down, which is great. But we have to be very careful when we're losing weight that we're not losing muscle. And that's what's awesome with the scan, is because then we can say, if this was the other way around, when I lost 9 pounds of muscle and 1 pound of fat, that means the nutrition's way off, okay? The plan might not be way off, as we know, because Matt puts great plans together. It's the execution of the plan. You see, so many times we think that knowledge is power, knowing this stuff, and it's all right in front of me, and I just got to follow it. It's really not. It's the applied knowledge that gives us that power. It's the applied knowledge that gives us that confidence to continue to do what we're doing. These InBody scans is the way to go. Other than that, I will tell you, it's an up and down game. It's challenging. It's like anything else. But if we make it important, then it becomes something that we can really focus on and become obsessed. Obsession has such a bad connotation, but if you think about it, we become obsessed with something that's really good for us, as long as we're not taking away from what we already have that's good going on in our lives, in our businesses, in our athletics, in our art, in our church, whatever it might be. So check it out. Down below, I'll have all the stats down there, as well as how to get a hold of Matt at Collar Nutrition. He's got a location in Fort Collins and another location in Boulder. Thanks for watching, guys.